you can play in any chapter that you want. So you get to meet people from anywhere.
What's up, guys?
How are you?
Evening. Good evening.
Doing pretty good. Enjoying a night at home, which is rare. So, what are you guys up to?
Same thing. Enjoying the night at home. Heading out tomorrow.
Nice. Phil's been playing some golf this week. Haven't seen you in the office.
Yeah. No, well, I was in the office in the mornings, whatever, and then headed over to Myers Park Country Club and played in a 2-day Myers Park Pro-Am over there. And I tell you, we got the luck of the draw both days. We played in the afternoons. The morning wave, they got hammered with rain both days. But that course is phenomenal. The greens, I don't care how much rain they had. The greens were just perfect both days. In fact, fairways were saturated, but we had a great time playing. We did pretty good as a team today. Our team was 12 under. Only got beat by 13 shots by a group that was 25 under par somehow. But we had a great time. So
I hope that wasn't a best ball net event.
It was there was 3 players. You took 1 gross and 1 net for the team. And so one of them was a pro and then three amateurs with them. So
I wonder, I feel like as the founding member of the handicap committee with you that a review would be warranted for 22 under counting 2 balls.
25 under. Yeah. I say they played really well. That's all I can say.
I can vouch for Phil's handicap. We're good.
So I'm going to say hello to Terry Whitty from Chicago. No offense to you, Constantino, but you're stealing the thunder. He's already hammering on my boy Tony Wise, who we'll hear from here in a little bit. It's kind of a big deal. And hello to Seibert as well. We do love some Eric Seibert, but and Mr. Glosky's in the house. So life is good. But yeah, 25 under with 1 gross and 1 net is not very realistic. It definitely wasn't at 80% handicap. Just throwing that out there.
It was.
Oh, okay. So the 30 handicap that shot 78. That's always great. I just want to make sure everybody knows this was not an APT event.
No, it wasn't an APT event. No.
It wasn't an APT event. We're not going to tell you who it was, but it was not an APT event. But that's okay. So it's all good. Love Engelbreit comes in and goes, hello. But anyways, I think we need to get this started. We've got a lot of things to cover tonight. We've got Jeff back, Mr. Myrtle Beach over here. We've got North American Championship, which I had a little meeting with a few guys in Myrtle Beach today. I'm getting really excited about it. I'm just going to say right now it's going to be the best championship we've ever put on.
Agree 100%.
So we got to talk about that because registration opens in 10 days, 9 days.
The first.
Yeah. We'll be at Big Cedar. We got to talk about Big Cedar. We've got some other majors coming up that we need to talk about. But first, we need to bring on my good friend Tony Wise because we got an APT member that's going to be donning the APT at the U.S. Senior Open next week at Century World. What's up, T-Dub?
What's up, guys? How's everybody doing tonight?
Doing great, Tony. Hope
great.
Well, it's 64 degrees here in Georgetown, Kentucky, which is why we have a little bourbon tonight.
Love it. Well, I mean, you qualified for the Senior Open, first Division II player ever in the history of the APT to qualify for a USGA event. I'm just kidding. He's not.
Second to digest, I went, hold on a second.
That was a bad handicap joke. Phil laughed way harder than he should. So, but U.S. Senior Open and Century World, man. How excited are you on a scale of 1 to 10?
37. I think it's been since May 31st. It's been absolutely nuts. I mean, I've had so much support from you guys and from other people. I mean, heck, I even had a mailman stop me in the middle of the street and said, "Are you the guy on Facebook that was going to the U.S. Senior Open?" It's like, yes. So it's been crazy, and the last 36 hours has been even crazier. I'll share that story real quick if you guys don't mind. But Two of my buddies go up. We go to play Muirfield Village up in Ohio, Jack's place, 2 weeks after the Memorial. And wake up yesterday morning, come out to our car, found out that my buddy's window smashed in. They stole my golf clubs. I have nothing. I don't have a ball repair, a dip repair, nothing. Took everything, which is fine. Just give me back my head covers. I had some cool head covers. I have gloves. I want my head covers back. So yesterday was a really, really down, rough day. My wife and I went out, had dinner, and she's so encouraging and so positive that I had a buddy of mine today. Well, let me back up. I talked to our head pro yesterday, where I'm a member at Frankfort Country Club in Frankfort, Kentucky. He's a Callaway guy, and that's all I play with clubs. He contacted Callaway, got that ball in motion. Had a buddy of mine got a tweet today and copied Callaway. And by 2:00 this afternoon, I'm getting a text message from the Champions Tour liaison for Callaway. Man, it's just been crazy. I've already gotten my new clubs. I get a driver and my hybrid tomorrow, and I'm all set. So it's been a crazy 3 weeks and a really crazy 36 hours. And we leave, my caddy and I leave on Saturday to head up to Century World in Stevens Point, Wisconsin. It's very exciting. Very exciting.
Nice. Well, I will let you know. We will get you some APT swag in the mail to, you got to have a divot tool.
As long as my backpack.
Wow. I was trying to be nice.
My backpack is great. I'm telling you.
That was cold.
I love you, man. You know I'm just messing with you. But nobody has gotten a backpack. They are so nice and so sweet. And I will be out with that every step of the way. Without question.
Very, very cool. Man, that was hateful. It's okay. I still love you. I'll still put swag in the mail tomorrow. I'll talk to Chris. So, might have to send it to the hotel, but
that's fun.
We'll get with you. We'll get you hooked up. No, but that's awesome, man. What an experience. You're saying you got to play a few holes with VJ already?
Went up last week, played Tuesday, Wednesday, and then Wednesday I went out and played the back nine. And VJ Singh and his group were on 11. I was waiting on a media group on 12 green. They wouldn't get off. And by that time they had caught me, I was walking. And I was like, you know what? I'm just going to take my time. Walked over to them and said, hey, you guys need to go on through. I'll wait. And the general manager of Century World said, I'm leaving after this hole. And VJ Singh says, why don't you play with them? I said, well, if I have to, I guess I'll have to play with the Masters. And, VJ gives off the vibe that, he can be, a little standoffish or whatever. Anything that the media portrays, which I know is shocking that the media might misportray everybody. He could not have been a nicer. He even made fun of one of my shots that I messed up. So, yeah, he didn't hold back too. He honestly couldn't be nicer. So nothing but great things to say about him. So it's a great golf course. It's a public golf course. And nobody has touched the course publicly from a public standpoint since September. So it's immaculate. The rough is it's pretty wicked, to be honest with you. I'm glad Matt doesn't do us like that on the APT for sure.
So I don't know, man. We were hearing about some pretty thick rough at Old Ozark National on our call today, getting ready for Big Cedar in a couple of weeks. So we'll see after July 1st and 2nd there. But what I want everybody to know on the call, not a lot of us that play the APT have the opportunity to compete in some of these big USGA qualifiers. And I just want everybody to know what an accomplishment it is. Man, I'm so proud of you. I've played a million of these things. They're so hard to get through. You show up, there's 120 guys for 6 spots, and everybody there is capable of shooting under par. It's unreal how hard it is to get in. And man, I'm just, as an APT member, seeing you and carrying the banner, we're all going to be watching it and cheering you on, buddy. So
Matt, I appreciate it. And anybody that knows me knows I'm a huge fan. I'm not just saying this because you and I are buddies and all that good stuff. The APT has created for me an opportunity to play a lot of tournament golf. I've lost several events on the last couple of holes because what I'm trying to say is those kind of experiences kind of taught me how to handle those situations better. And anybody that plays the APT, I don't care what level you play on, no matter what division. The fact that we play the courses that we play. I mean, I was thinking about this earlier. The courses that we have played the short time that I've been on the tour is just, I mean, they're incredible. I mean, you and I got to play twice at Purdue, which anybody that is in driving distance or can get there the next time we play at Purdue, oh my God, holes of just incredible golf. It was just so fun. We played Deer Run. I saw where there was an event on Kemper Lakes here in the last something on that, right?
Yep.
So I mean, even if you're in Division 4 or 5, participate, get on these, sign up for events. Because golf course play or not, they're not terrible at all. I mean, they're great golf courses, and you meet so many nice people that I can honestly say through all the 8 years I've played in a year and a half, there's one guy, and I won't say where it was or anything, but there was one guy I did not enjoy playing with. We exchange emails, we exchange phones, and when you create relationships, that's the beautiful thing about golf. I've coached golf for 25 years. Similar in the coaching situation, make good buddies and golf crew that APT guys do. That is just it's just a fantastic experience.
Well, I appreciate that, man. It's been fun. Obviously, I always laugh. We've got to know each other. We played together the first time. I remember we played Bedford Springs. Got my butt kicked by you. Walking around, Casey's like, "Hey, man, I got this guy playing with. He's a former Kentucky senior state AM champion. Real serious guy. Let me know what you think." And from, gosh, man, the second fairway on, we've had a blast, and I always look forward to you sending me, emails about things that are broke on our website while you should be teaching the kids and helping the next generation. And instead you're focused on helping us fix our website. So I appreciate that. When you retire, man, you might get a part-time job. We never know. But
oh man, you just sold me out. I forgot about.
How do you forget about it? It's like every other week.
Hey man, I'm just here to help. That's all I'm trying to do. Oh.
So, Jeff, Phil, you got any questions for Mr. Tony?
I don't have any questions other than just say congratulations. I mean, I know how hard it is to qualify for those events. I've tried numerous times and never been there, but congratulations, buddy, and good luck.
Thanks. Jeff, and Jeff's a perfect example of what I was just saying. I didn't know who Jeff was. He knew who I was. Played together, 3 or 4 times now. And, events on the range will go up and speak, catch up. I mean, that's what, this should be about, and it is for 99% of it. It's a fantastic experience. And so I appreciate Jeff and your friendship. I appreciate the support.
Thank you, Tony. I appreciate yours, buddy.
Yeah, and I'll just say, Tony, again, congratulations. I echo all the same sentiments these guys did already. Wish you the best of luck there, at the event. What an experience, no matter how you do, whatever, it's a great experience to be there. And, wish you well.
Phil, I appreciate it. Same thing I just said with Jeff. It's just getting to know you guys, and we all have golf and love of golf and in common. It's really cool for the people to reach out, even from the APT, and their support and friendship. Man, I don't want to beat the dead horse, but it's been a great experience going in this tour. Phil, I appreciate your support as well, and hopefully we'll see you guys soon.
Yeah. Just one follow-up, Tony. I mean, again, one of the things with tour, again, we allow, once you sign up, you can play. We tell people you can play in any chapter across the country, and all the events. How many different chapters have you played an event on?
Oh,
because you travel a lot.
I don't know like all the specific chapters, but I know I've played obviously in Kentucky, Played in Tennessee a bunch, Georgia a bunch, South
Mhm.
Carolina, Pennsylvania, Indiana, Illinois, Vegas.
I know you've been to Charlotte, I believe. You've been to Myrtle Beach.
Yep.
Yep, South Carolina.
Yeah.
This January I played in Phoenix, played Vegas.
Yeah.
I I I hated missing the Ambrier last week because that's one of my favorite events. That's a great public golf course. And then had to drop out of the Ozark National, which I was so looking forward to. But I'll take that trade off. I'm sorry, guys, but I'll take that trade off. My wife was like, "Are you really going to go to those tournaments?" That was my wife's after 26 years of marriage saying, "We need to like put our money towards the Wisconsin trip because my wife and girls are going. So you're really not going to play, right?" So that's really the message that was sent by my beautiful wife. So I had to out of those two, and I hated doing that. So I could have added Missouri. I mean, I haven't played an event. Well, that's not true. I played in St. Louis. That's right.
Yeah. Mhm.
I forgot about that. So I played probably 10 or 12 states.
Nice.
Anybody, for nobody knows, I used to coach high school basketball. I quit that to play more golf, and I've thoroughly enjoyed every experience and every tournament. It's been a lot of fun. It really has, and you guys, Matt's just doing such a great job, and nobody will ever give a speech like Matt gave at Deer Run last year. That's the highlight of my APT life, right there.
You made your flight. That's all I'm saying. I rest my
I
case.
made my flight with time.
So, oh goodness, not necessarily what I'd be known for, man. But dude, I appreciate it. We're getting super sentimental, and we got a lot to do. We're going to keep you in, Tony, because we're going to talk about North American Championship, and I think it'll be good. You're a Myrtle Beach lover, but before we do that, we've got to get less sentimental. I think we need to hear from our friends at 2 Under and Mr. Ricky Fowler.
Two Under. Quality fabrics, no roll waistband, Joey pouch, elevate and separate, no chafing. What more could you ask for?
I would answer that, but I think Ricky'd get mad after last weekend. Poor guy, man. What a class act. I think everybody in the country was pulling for him. Obviously, deserving champion, U.S. Open, Wyndham Clark. Really enjoyed it. Interesting fact, Wyndham Clark sliced his tee shot on 18 farther than Phil Mickelson did when he lost the Open. Was it with Shinnecock? Is that right?
I think.
It was in New York. But anyways, Wyndham Clark sliced the ball like 20 yards farther than Phil Mickelson did on the 18th hole, but he was still in the fairway. That's how wide the 18th fairway was at LA Country Club. So he got that thing curving left to right about 63 yards and was still in the fairway. So
Crazy.
gotta love the cut, baby. So Jeff knows about the cut. He's times. So anyways, we're getting ready to an exciting time for the Amateur Players Tour, and that's the North American Championship registration opening. I know T-Dub's coming.
Absolutely.
So D1 guys, you better bring it. Eric King's already won an autograph of your forehead. Wanted you to sign his forehead. He's 2-time defending National Player of the Year, and he wants your autograph. How does it feel?
No, I don't believe that, but I'm just glad Eric's back healthy. He had a shoulder issue, so I'm just glad he's back healthy. Played real well in the State AM here last week. So
Nice.
Great golfer and a better guy.
Love it. Gets real boring watching him hit fairways all day, though.
It's like playing with Tony.
Spice. Eric doesn't add any spice.
Yeah. All I know is I remember Purdue. Tony, we're playing Purdue, and I start out pretty hot, and Tony makes a triple, and I'm like 4 shots ahead of him, And then like 4 holes later, I'm just dying to try to stay with him because he shot like 6 under the rest of the day. So just like what in the world happened? It was definitely a different level, but we got to get North American Championship time. I'm excited about it. Jeff, I'll let you do the intro to this. You're Mr. Myrtle Beach.
Hey, of course, North American Championship is going to be absolutely amazing. We're looking, we've got beautiful courses down there. Looking forward to everyone coming down, the accommodations, and bring your family, spend some time down there. Myrtle Beach has a lot to offer. We're hoping, 500-600 players down there over the course of 4 or 5 days, and we got some exciting things coming for everyone.
Yeah, definitely. And registration opens up July 1st. It's the first time we've done a North American Championship on the weekend. That's one of the biggest player feedbacks we've got over the last 2 years. What a great – see, T-Dub's already given the fist bump. He's only got to take 1 day off of work, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. It's going to be a blast down there. We've got some great golf courses. There's so many good golf courses in Myrtle Beach, but I really think we have a special lineup. And been blessed to be able to live down there for a couple of years. Some of the golf courses that we've got in the rotation are golf courses I used to play all the time. Absolutely love them. They've just redone Myrtlewood, Palmetto, which is probably, in my opinion, the most underrated golf course on our rotation.
Absolutely. You and I played it a couple of weeks ago. It was amazing.
Really, really good. Really, really good. Won some money that day, so that was a good day. That's not why I like the golf course, though. Just wanted to remind Jeff about that. And
Thanks.
we ever gamble on the APT. It never happens. But it is what it is. So, but yeah, registrations opens up, 5 golf courses, final round at TPC Myrtle Beach. I've had a bunch of people ask questions. I'm going to go through the most asked questions. So hopefully people are watching this that are interested. 144 spots for the final round at TPC, which is going to be the most spots we've ever had for final round. So more people are going to get to qualify to play for the championship. That doesn't mean that there's a cut in the fact that you only get 2 rounds if you don't make it. Everybody's playing 3 rounds. We've got 5 great golf courses for Sunday's round. It's going to be a great time, but first 2 days, the top finishers in every division, we'll be sending out all kinds of information on that based on the field size, split it up equally. So everybody's got an equal chance to make the final round. It's going to be great. Phil, you want to talk a little bit about the double dip? That's new.
Yeah, I would say instead of having 2 separate championships, we're going to have one event where we're going to run both the regular divisions and the senior divisions all together. Again, just combine it, save people some money, save some travel from that standpoint, and give our guys that are 50 and over 2 chances to actually win. So again, more opportunities for our guys that are 50 and over. Guys and ladies that are 50 and over. Let me rephrase that. And again, should be a really good time for that.
Yeah, it's gonna be good. So, I think the big question everybody has is they ask me because we have it set. If you look on Blue Golf right now, it says invitation only. They're like, "Can I go? Can I get in? How does it work?" So let me explain it real quick. I'm pulling out all this stuff's in the member manual, so you guys can definitely do this. I learned something else new today. Check this little ticker thing out. We're learning. So Chris has got nothing on me as the moderator today. So priority registration opens on July 1st. So on June 30th, we're going to take a group of top finishers from across the country, and they're going to get first crack at registering. July 1st to July 31st, if you earn the invite, you can register before anyone else, guarantee your spot, all that. We're likely going to have spots left when registration opens on August 1st to all members. We actually, with Myrtle Beach, have the ability to expand our field, which is one of the great things about coming down to Myrtle Beach. So if you're planning on coming to Myrtle Beach, if you've played 5 competitive rounds with us this year and have an established handicap, you're more than likely going to be able to come. So make your plans to get down here. It is going to be one heck of a weekend. But we get to priority exemptions, right? I'm going to read through them. I want to explain them a little bit. We've split our chapters into 3 tiers. Everybody wants to know why we did that. So there's tier 1 chapters, which are chapters that have 99 members or less. Tier 2 chapters that have between 100 and 199 members. And then tier 3 chapters that have over 200 members. The reason being is the bigger your chapter, the more spots qualify automatically. The smaller the chapter, other spots. So When we do this, we'll go through it. I'm gonna pull this up here. So the people that have earned an invite already to the 2023 North American Championship, winners of the North American Championship or the Senior North American Championship the last 10 years. So raise your hand if you're on this call and you've earned that exemption. There it is, Mr. T-Dub. A2, winner of National Player of the Year or Senior National Player of the Year the last 5 years. So, Tony, just keep your hand up. It's like just we'll leave that away. Winner of National Major the last 2 years. I get in on that one. I'm not playing. I'm going to work the tournament.
But if I can interject just real quick, we played the Senior National Championship last year in Myrtle Beach, and we played Pine Lakes.
Mm-hmm.
We played the Bear Guy course for the last day, and I forget.
Wild Wing.
Wild Wing.
Avocet, right?
Yep.
Avocet.
That was 54 holes that were incredible. That was just for the Senior, so I can't imagine what we're doing both. So, must. Great golf. Great weather. Beach in September. It's fantastic.
That's going to be great. So, A4. So now we come into this year on June 30th. So at the end of June 30th, so the start of July, we'll freeze things where they are. And the top 100 in the National Player of the Year races as of June 30th will get an invite. So if you're in the top 100, you're getting an invite. The top 50 in the Senior National Player of the Year races in June 30th of 23. That includes the Senior Net, just so you know, because that's going to be a question that gets asked. The winner of the previous year Local Player of the Year. So if you won your Local Player of the Year in 2022, you automatically get an invite for 2023. And then in the local chapters, Tier 1 chapters, the top 4, Tier 2 chapters, the top 5, and Tier 3 chapters, that's not right.
Allie messed up again.
I typoed this. I apologize. It's 4, 6, and 8. So top 4 in Tier 1 chapters, top 6 in Tier 2 chapters, and top 8 in Tier 3 chapters. So you'll be getting an invite. So I love when I read the member manual and I see it in 2 different spots and I typoed. So my fault. So better benefit to the players. We're going to give more invites out. So all of you guys are getting an invite July 1st to be able to register. Anyone that registers before August 7th, this is a big deal, gets a $50 registration discount. So anybody that's earned a priority exemption is going to earn a $50 discount. And then when it opens to all APT members, if you register in the first 7 days, you're going to get a $50 discount. So
that's $100 off.
Just $50 off. You don't get to do it twice, Tony. But nice try.
I don't teach math.
Yeah, I was going to say. What do you teach?
Business.
There you go.
Not math, but not really.
So, goodness gracious. I love how Jody's in the comments. I don't even know if he knew about the $50 discount, Phil. He's been running around in Ireland playing all the stuff.
Is he still over there? He should be in bed. He's old.
So Jake wants to know what the cost is. That's a good question. The cost is $699. So the early registration discount, which all of you should take advantage of, $649. Don't wait till the last minute. So
that price is a steal for what you're getting.
It's 600 players. The open prize pool is going to be close to $50,000 before you even have seniors.
Mm-hmm.
How stupid is that?
I mean, seriously, $700 for what you get and where we're playing is a steal.
Yep.
Registration night on Thursday. Bring some Kleenex. So we're going to have some special speakers. Just confirmed a lady from Folds of Honor is going to come share her story. Oof. We're going to be able to present a check to them, which is going to be a big check. I'm really excited about it. So It's at 55,000 right now. We haven't ran the Q2 numbers yet. So it's only going to get bigger. We got 2 still huge fundraisers for Folds of Honor coming up. The 50-50 19th hole closest to the pin challenge to benefit Folds is always fun at Paynes Valley for those that were there last year. We will sell you a mulligan because it goes to Folds. And the only time you can buy a mulligan on the APT is the 19th hole at Paynes Valley. And then obviously the trip to American Dunes, that if there's any trip that I think everybody should go on, that's the one.
So why do you say that, Matt?
Well, number one, it's Michigan in August, which Michigan is the most beautiful place on earth from about August 10th to about August 28th.
Hey, more than that.
We're there on the 19th and 20th, right in the middle of it. It's on Lake Michigan. It'll be perfect.
Perfect timing.
I mean, Philip, am I that far off? Is it really that inflated? It might be like 2 months of the year. It's the most beautiful place on earth.
Well, if the Lions are winning, it's actually nice in the fall, but that doesn't happen very often.
So,
The
but yeah,
whatever.
So here's what's cool about American Dunes. I'm going to tell the story the only way I know how to tell it from hearing from the Folds of Honor guys when we were down in Florida. So Folds of Honor was started at the golf course that's now called American Dunes. I don't remember what it was called before that, but it was a local municipal golf course. They're from up there. The first charity thing they ever did when they started the Folds of Honor Foundation was there. And then Folds of Honor obviously blew up really quick into this amazing organization that's, gifted over $200 million in its short lifespan to veterans, first responders, and their families. And, a few years ago, that golf course that, their family is tied to fell on hard times and was going to have to shut down. And they wanted to save it because it was such a great golf course, and obviously the history of it being kind of the birthplace of Folds of Honor and all of this. And so Dan Rooney was like, what do we do? And knew a guy that knew Jack Nicklaus, and he asked for a meeting, and Jack took his meeting, and he flew down and was super nervous. And he's like, I wonder if Jack Nicklaus would help me save this golf course. And I want to know what it would cost and see if we can do it. And you know what I mean? And turn it into this thing that not only is it a memorial to the mission of what Folds of Honor does, but it's something that continually supports the mission of Folds of Honor because they own and operate the golf course. They bought the golf course. And so he comes back and he's expecting Jack to give his, his design, and they're going to try to figure out how to make it happen. And Jack Nicklaus comes back and completely waives all of his design fees. So millions of dollars that Jack goes, no, I believe in what we're trying to do here. I believe in what you're doing. So I'm going to come and I'm going to waive all my fees. And builds this place that's a shrine to our veterans and to our first responders. And it's just a cool spot. And so it's got like a kava bar, like a fighter pilot bar. It's got a memorial to all. I mean, you're not going to just a golf course. You're going to just a patriotic experience. And there's no other place like it that I know of in the country. I've been to the Patriot, which is similar, also ran by Folds of Honor. But there's no other place like it. And if you love America and everything it stands for, and you love our military and our veterans and our troops, it's a place you got to go to just pay respect. It's just a really neat place. It's going to be a really special weekend. They're offering all of our veterans a significant discount. I'm getting the exact number. I'll get it to you. It's over $100. Which will be taken off the balance. So if you're a veteran, it's a great way to go because they're going to take care of you. We're looking for, it's just going to be a cool thing. We're going to be able to do a lot of things to honor the veterans on the APT that are there. It's just going to be a special place. So highly recommend going. And with Jody watching in the chat, I'm just waiting to say, well, it's your favorite course like everything else. I've actually never physically been there. I've just seen it and heard about it and talked to him about it, and I cannot wait to step foot on that property.
It sounds like an amazing place.
So it'll be a fun trip. Phil, you're coming up, aren't you?
Yeah, I'll be there.
So all y'all don't sign up quick, I'm playing that event. So let's go.
Yeah. Yeah, I got an event the week before. Let me see here. Yeah, I got an event on the Monday, and then
Nice.
I'm actually coming up. I'm actually driving up. I'm actually going to go see if I can play the Toronto event on the Wednesday, and then go back and visit the family a little bit in southwestern Ontario, and then drive across Michigan, play the event, and then come back home. So that's the plan right now.
So, and answering the question in the chat, yes, we did say there's a veterans and first responder discount. So we'll send out information on that. August 19th and 20th, Robert. Great time to be in Michigan. Like I said, Michigan's the most beautiful place on earth 2 weeks out of the year. I'm just giving you a hard time, Phil.
All right, we'll bring Eric Seibert into this, and he can provide some insight.
Eric, comment in the chat if I'm wrong, man. It's really like 2 months out of the year. I used to play a tour when I was in college in the summer, and Michigan's great. We play these 30 full 1-day events. It's the middle of July where it's 100 degrees in central Illinois. I drive up to Michigan. I'm wearing a pullover, freezing my rear end off, warming up, and then it would get up to about 85. It was the greatest thing ever. And then I'd drive home, and I'd get home at night after playing 36, and it would still be hotter in central Illinois than the high it was in Michigan in the middle of July. So there will not be a Friday event at American Dunes, but we'll work on it. So, Rocky, American Dunes. Chris, if you're still in the chat, will you post the link to the TIP page? So get that going. I am going to put up, if you guys want to check out more about the North American Championship. I know we need to get back. I know we've been talking about American Dunes. But this is the link to the North American Championship website that is now live. So to give you information on all the golf courses and stuff like that, there's still some schedule stuff that's being posted over the next week or two. Jeff, our Myrtle Beach chapter owner, a.k.a. North American Championship liaison, we're still working on a few things. So we've got a site visit coming up in a couple weeks. We'll make sure to show you some awesomeness of what the North American Championship is going to be. It's going to be special.
Absolutely. And if anybody wants to get a couple rounds in before the North American Championship, we are having a Myrtle Beach tournament at August the 5th at TPC and one August the 16th at Kings North. So that'd be a good time to get in some practice.
I love it. T-Dub, what's the question you have about the North American Championship we haven't answered yet?
Well, I was fortunate to play in the senior and the regular both championships last year, and it's a fantastic experience. You know, one was in Myrtle Beach, which we're going this year. Discussed that earlier. The other one was in Nashville. It was so cool to, you know, like we did in Nashville, where, you know, we met at the one bar and, you know, got to introduce ourselves to other players that we haven't really met that are from across different chapters. And I forget the speaker was country music star, right?
John Rich.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that was pretty moving. So if you're bringing somebody from Folds of Honor who's going to tell their story, then that was tough to listen to, in a good way. So, you know, if we have, you know, like I said, the Folds of Honor lady that's coming to tell her story, I'm sure that'll be very moving. But it's great golf. It's great camaraderie. It's just a fun experience. It's an event. It's not just a golf tournament. It's an event. So there's really nothing else you can really say. If you love golf, you love people, and maybe an occasional cold beer, then you're going to the right spot. And the beach in late September.
Right. And I'll be honest, I just fired myself, Chris, from being the moderator in this. Tony, I apologize. I don't know what I did to you, but I just zoomed you in like you would not believe. Like, no idea what I hit.
I blew up like I don't know what happened. Real quick.
So we'll keep going.
This
I
is
love
why I
Terry's
make comments like I do because you're always messing with me. I know you know your game, Matt. I know
Hey, if I'm not picking on you, I probably don't like you. So
that's kind of how I feel. That's why I know I'm deeply loved.
you are
By you
deeply
and
loved.
Allie, actually.
That is for sure. So I even let you abuse me through letting my wife make fun of me. So happily married, marital bliss. It's a good thing.
Yeah. Congratulations, Matt. I wanted to be Vince Vaughn during your wedding, but I was out of town on my own anniversary vacation, so I apologize. But congratulations to you and Allie. You are good people.
If you would have Vince Vaughn my wedding, I would have absolutely lost it. It would have been awesome.
I would have been there. I promise.
All I can say about my wedding is this. So, and all the chapter owners in the room that came or on the chat, we learned a lot about a lot of our chapter owners. That's all I'm saying. Especially one in particular. I will tell you there is a lot of personality in one of our chapters that I didn't know existed before the wedding. So, great golf courses in the chapter too, if we're throwing hints. I've called it the most underrated golf schedule on our tour. And Tony hasn't played there yet. And he needs to.
Ooh, I don't even know what you're talking about now.
Just saying. We'll take a trip. It borders my state.
You're sure he hasn't been there yet?
I don't
If it's what
It's close, but it's not in the district.
I haven't played it yet. Wow.
Matt Fagley says we're dancing around the issue.
Yeah, I am struggling.
That's pretty funny. So I wish he was on the chat because my phone would be ringing right now if he were on. But our poor friend from Iowa. We love him so much. But great golf courses in Iowa. That's all I'm gonna say. So Shane Del Rosario saying hello from Phoenix. So hope you're doing well, buddy. Answering a couple questions in the chat. We'll stay back on the North American Championship. Chuck Nimmo, he wants to know, is senior net POY priority exempt? Yes, they are. So senior net, if you read the member manual, it's a few more spots because it's multiple divisions. So I can look that up and tell you. I didn't typo that one. So senior net top 8 in tier 1, tier 2 chapters top 10, and tier 3 chapters top 12, and the same top 50 for the national. So will be a good time for priority exemptions. I always get worried when I talk and I see Phil looking at his other screen like he's fact checking me over here. So Mr. Handicap Committee Chairman, what are we missing?
Multitasking.
We never have fun when we work.
No.
That's obvious.
The APT office is a boring place, guys. I'd tell you.
Yeah.
Wow. Chris Isom's in the house. I'm bringing
Yes,
him on.
he is. Look at him.
He's on chat. Where's he at? Oh, he doesn't have his camera on. That's no fun. Chris, we need you in the chat, buddy. So get your camera on. We can see your dog. Let's go.
I'm everywhere.
Everywhere.
We're getting the private chat. Everybody loves Chris. Well, he said, Jeff, I'm done talking. It's up to you. You got to hit the Arrowhead Major.
Yep. July the 29th and the 30th. 4-ball event at Arrowhead. Now, one thing that people know about Arrowhead, even when they do aerate, they always close down. They have 3 9-holes. So they always close down 1 9-hole and do their aeration and their maintenance on that, and then open it back up and move to another one. So the one thing about Arrowhead, you're always going to have a great 18 holes of golf to play. It's an amazing facility. I just can't say enough about Arrowhead Country Club in Myrtle Beach. I mean, it is amazing. But 29th and 30th of July, going to be a great weekend. A lot of stuff going on, but it's called the Scone Beach Bash, and bring a partner, bring a friend. Let's play some golf.
We're gonna have some fun. There's gonna be some we're gonna have some fun nightlife going on. I'm sure we're gonna go to a little night golf, a little par 3, and oh gosh, Ocean Annie's, is that right?
Yep, Ocean Annie's.
So the 29th is my birthday. Just in case you're wondering, my partner was going, "Oh no,
Do I need a new partner for the 30th?
play well on day 1. Let's go."
And my wife's birthday is the 31st, so we're good.
I'll probably hold off on the celebration until the 30th after we win. So, Phil, I just need you to pull your weight. That's all I'm asking.
Oh God.
So, you know, good question from Shy Guy Sports. I'm sorry, I don't know your name because that's all I see on YouTube. But he's asking about being on the wait list for the summer shootout. At this point, it's full at 144. We may add 4 spots potentially with the golf course. We got to check with them. But at this point, we typically know pretty firm 2 weeks out if anybody's going to drop out or not. So we'll keep working on that. You can always email us support@aptgolf.org if you want to know where you're on the wait list, and we'll give you as honest an answer as we can give you. So, Mr. Schaefer wants to know if there's any practice rounds available for the Friday before. Are we talking about the Scone Beach Bash? I'm guessing. I'm sure there's going to be practice round times available. It's Myrtle Beach in July. You'll be able to play wherever you want. You can play Arrowhead. You can go play TPC. You can go play. There's going to be all kinds of spots. Let us know where you want to play, and we'll go from that. So we've talked about there's only 3 majors left with spots still available out of like 6 or 7 that we have left. And the one we haven't mentioned yet just happens to be a U.S. Open venue that's probably the best golf course we play all year. The T-Dub's not been to yet and needs to go.
Best golf course, man. What are we talking about?
Way out west.
Way out west. U.S. Open venue.
Torrey Pines?
No.
I mean, if we're gonna go big, let's go big.
How about a little place called Chambers Bay?
Oh, I know. Labor Day's hard. Can I go back? I'm going back here. Who's Felix?
Felix he's out in NorCal. Monge.
Yeah, what's he talking about quitting a second job today? What's Felix doing? I love it.
Got to play more golf.
Got to be my APT boys again. I love it.
Yeah.
Love it. Mr. Monge. That'll be good, man. I love me some Felix. We got to play some golf. We played golf a few times out west, but dude, Chambers Bay. That's all I have to say. Labor Day weekend, Chambers Bay. Another place that you can't get better weather than Seattle on Labor Day weekend. So if you're sitting in Phoenix and it's 115 degrees, you can go to Seattle and it's 70. It's going to be awesome. You cannot beat it. And the golf course is absolutely spectacular. Criminally underrated at 35 in the country. Did you play it last year, Phil?
No, I did not have a chance to get out there.
Are you going to Chambers Bay this year?
I haven't decided yet. It's either with you out there or with Jeff in Myrtle Beach. So two different options. I got to see what my schedule is.
I'm more fun.
I'm just going to leave that one alone.
Oh God,
dude! But Chambers freaking Bay, man. Chambers Bay. Look it up.
So Felix is Felix like what's the guy that wore 2 rain gloves all the time? Tommy
2 gloves game.
Yeah, Tommy 2 glove.
Yes. John says calls him rain gloves Felix. What's that about? Felix is getting hammered, man. This is great. I need to know Felix. This is awesome. This is awesome.
Oh.
Oh, that's funny.
But yeah, man. All I'm saying is Chambers Bay is my number 4, probably number 5. Number 5 golf course I've ever played. It's really good. It's spectacular.
What is your number one, Matt? I don't know if we've ever
Bandon
talked about
Trails.
this. I've been to Bandon Dunes. Bandon Trails is fantastic.
So good. Hole 7 through 14 is the best walk in America, in my opinion.
That's if you've never been to Bandon Dunes, why is that on the APT now that we think about it?
We had a 4-ball there last November, so
that's right.
we're looking at booking. I hit a hole in one at Sheep Ranch. That was an expensive hole in one because everybody's like, "Hey, Matt, you're coming to the bar tonight, right?" I'm like, "Oh God."
I hate I missed that.
It's not good when you're the owner because you don't get the hole in one club money to offset the bar tab. And I'm just lucky that Jody doesn't drink because that would have been bad.
Oh, that's fun.
So Rick's asking about Burning Ridge. We are playing Burning Ridge the last day, but it switched out. Last minute switch out Burning Ridge for the West Course at Myrtle Beach National. So they double booked. So that's pretty funny. Felix said, best place to hit a hole in one is Utah because hardly anybody drinks. That's pretty good.
Felix needs to be on this call. Felix is out. Everybody knows Felix. I'm going through these chats. Golly, Felix is the man.
Yeah, because I think Felix has played more chapters than you have.
Well,
probably the only one.
He's been in more divisions than you have.
That is true.
Well, at least Felix isn't a Lions fan.
Wow.
I wasn't gonna let that go. I'm sorry, Phil, but I mean, anybody admits that publicly, you got problems.
I'm loyal.
And I appreciate that. I'm a White Sox fan. I can appreciate loyalty.
Oh, that now I understand. You're from that part of the city or town. Mm-hmm.
That's pretty fun. I'm reading these chats, and it's so funny reading these sitting because like so many of you know like different people in the chats. Like I know everybody chatting right now, and like I'm getting all of the inside jokes. And I'm dying over here. It's pretty good. So, but anyways, we got a few minutes left. Ask away questions. 2024. I know we said we were going to talk about some outlook for 2024. I will tell you this. Our growth in 2023 has been absolutely phenomenal, and I cannot wait for what we have in store for you guys in 2024. So I did just book the signature event of the year, by the way. I'm not going to tell you where, but I'm really freaking excited about it.
That's just not cool, man.
So
you get us all excited for nothing.
As soon as the ink's dry on the contract, I'll let you know. But I'll tell you this, I can't wait to sign that mother lover. Let's go.
Yep.
Unless you hate great golf, and then I can't help you. You probably won't like this event. So, Chuck, that is a great question. He's asking about 2024 majors. There's a reason why we don't allow a camera in my office during the day because we're working on it. And I'm pretty excited about the schedule. So it is coming together nicely. So we're working hard on that.
As long as we go back to Bedford Springs, that has to be would you say that would be a top 5 course that we play on the APT?
Oh, God, yeah.
You know, Matt, you mentioned earlier about us playing together at Bedford. I can remember you like hole 3 or 4. What do you think? And we were both like, "Oh my God, this is ridiculous." Incredible.
Yeah, it cracks me up because the first year at Bedford, we struggled to get like 72 players because nobody had heard of the place. And then I think each of those 72 players told like 10 of their friends because we were sold out. That was one of the first tournaments we sold out last year. And rightfully so. That place is – Phil keeps going like he's not been yet.
Phil, I'm just telling you.
No, one of these days I'll get up there. You know,
It's truly a great venue.
I'll tell you this. My 3 favorite golf courses I've played in an APT event in the last 2 years, and I'm not going to rank them because everybody makes fun of me for ranking them, but my three favorites. This is going to blow your mind because you know how I felt about Stream Song a couple weeks ago, but it's Bedford Springs, Chambers Bay, and we haven't played it on the APT yet, but I'm counting it anyway, Ozark National. Those are my 3 tops. And you know what I said about all the 3 courses at Stream Song.
Oh, absolutely.
Those would clearly be 4, 5, and 6. Hands down.
I was there with you, and trust me, if you're putting anything above Stream Song, it's got to be good.
Bedford is worth the trip.
Such a good spot.
Has 5 par 5s. You cannot reach 4 of them.
Yeah, it's nuts. Oh, by the way, in case people are wondering what shape Big Cedar's in, the Missouri State Amateur is going on right now.
Oof.
And just so you know, the Paynes Valley pin sheet is one of the rounds of the State Amateur. So it'll be a good day.
well, that might give it some teeth because they got some wide fairways.
So it'll be fun.
Rick Lee just said he's playing Bedford Springs on Wednesday.
Nice.
Oh, nice.
Nice. Hey, Jake, I'm dotting pins for Ozark National when I get there next week. So if you want to meet me on Thursday, we can go have some fun. There's going to be some great spots. I'm looking forward for that. So, always fun. We got any questions?
Yeah, Felix, man, it's too cold for tornadoes to be in Pennsylvania. I don't know what Bedford you're talking about. That ain't Pennsylvania.
And Chuck, there will be pin sheets for Ozarks and Paynes. I don't know if they'll come out early or not, but you will be getting pin sheets. We had a meeting today.
Oh. You want to mention the last chat, Matt?
Oh. Man, we need to invite Carol O'Grady to come on.
Yes, absolutely.
Carol, I'm sending you the invite.
Yes, Carol needs to be on. And while you're doing that, how about Mark Allen's comment? Only bad thing about Bedford is standing on the first tee 5 minutes from your tee time, and your club's at the range. Thanks, Jody.
So, we'll wait till Miss Carol gets in here. We're gonna have some fun. We love Turtleson, but the next Turtle Shop is coming July 1st through the 15th, 40% off Turtleson APT gear.
Can't beat it.
So, how many Turtleson shirts do you own, Tony? Be honest.
Say 4, I think.
Oh yeah, we need to get some more of those.
4, I think. 4 and a hoodie, I think.
Yeah, that's one for every day of the Senior Open.
But you'll be amazed. My sweatshirt here, I always wear it and travel in the airport. I get asked, "What is that? What is that?" All the time.
Nice.
Oh, Carol's comment: she won't be able to join us.
No worries, Carol. It's okay. Yeah. We still love you. It is 10 o'clock in New York.
Carol, it's past my bedtime too. So
it's all good. We love Carol. I got to talk to Carol this week. I'm excited. July 1st through 15th. That'll be good. Just so you know, if you're serious, you want some head covers, I just got a huge shipment of head covers from PRG that we're going to be putting in the store next week. You want to don them, I'll send them to you.
I need some. Mine got stolen.
You want the fold? You want to fold?
I don't have any. I had one from Oakmont. I had one from Latrobe. I had one from Pinehurst. One from what was the other one? From where the U.S. Open was played last year. Brookline.
Oh, jeez.
I had some good ones. That's just, that crap's expensive. Excuse me. It's expensive.
No, I get it. Well, we can hook you up. So, you blade or mallet putter?
Oh, Mal, I got a new putter today from Callaway. The Triple Track 11.
Nice. I still can't believe that, man. That's so dumb. It irritates me.
Didn't touch any of his sunglasses. He had golf shoes, rain suit, nothing. Just took my clubs. I think BJ took them. Oh boy,
Nice.
it's in all seriousness, it's kind of sad that we live in a place that people actually feel whatever they've had to live to get to that point where they feel they have to steal. It's kind of sad.
Yep.
So
Oh well.
We'll get you hooked up. So it's blade or mallet? Triple Track 11. That's a mallet, right?
It is.
Mm-hmm.
What color's your bag?
It's now gray since the one I had is long gone.
So, well, Casey just texted me he got his Player of the Year bags in, so you can win one of those back.
Fair enough. Craig, go play well this weekend.
So,
Gibson Bay.
Love it. Any other questions? Seriously, though, text me your hotel.
Okay.
You'll get a care package from us.
That'd be awesome.
APT, baby.
It's the best.
So you gotta put it if you get on TV.
Hold on. Hey, who's Charles? Go Tigers. I know you're not talking about football. Because the last time you came to Lexington, your coach got fired. Oh yeah, let's get talking about some college football. We're a football school. I know I'm pissing people off now.
Oh, this is the fun part, though. I think this is what everybody needs to understand. That's the fun part about the APT is you're making friends all across the country, so these rivalries just happen, and that's the fun part.
Absolutely, it's all fun and games. We all have a good time. But you South Carolina fans are way, way overrated, like you always are in football. You got us last year. That's fine. We've won 7 of the last 9. We're going to go to South Carolina, bust you again, and you're going to be mad. It just happens.
Oh, it's bottom of 11 in Omaha? Is that the –
Is that LSU and Wake Forest, I think?
So – David Jasinski wants to know when the KC against St. Louis Ryder Cup's going to happen. Well,
I'd like to go see that.
Smoke in Nashville October 14th and 15th, and we'll see if they want us again after that. Where's all the Nashville people in the house? Where's Smo? So, waiting for Jody to get in on that. So 1-0 St. Louis is the APT there. That'll be fun.
Where do y'all play that?
Annbriar this year. We're doing a home and home.
Oh,
so,
nice.
Annbriar this year, next year probably Greystone. So, although did you see what they did to Greystone at the Tennessee Open where we played Nationals last year? There was a 59, a 60, and a 61 the same day.
Oh Lord!
Final round of the Tennessee Open. Wow. So, yeah, stinking nuts. You know what I mean,
David? We're coming. A group of us are coming to Columbia. I will meet you in one of those cock buses or whatever they call them. Wherever you want to meet, we will meet there. I promise you. And who is this? Keith? Go Hogs. Did y'all make a bowl last year? I'm asking. Oh,
you're asking for a friend?
I'm asking for a friend.
The sad part about this is our viewership has went up in the last 10 minutes. So I don't know what we're doing wrong talking about golf.
Hey, it's South, man. You talk about football. Everybody's like, hey, man, they're talking football. Everybody comes on.
So I'm from Illinois. And
exactly. They're
Brett Bielema now. So it's all good. But anyways, North American Championship. Invites come out July 1st. We're going to have plenty of spots. August 1st opens to all APT members. $50 discount by August 7th. Not an event you want to miss. Going to be best event we've ever run on the APT. You can take that to the bank. We're going to have a blast. David, I believe I got some great pictures from the Embrier event. I've got a Facebook message from our photographer that I have not opened because we've been on the live, but I'm assuming that means that she posted all the pictures in Embrier. And so we'll get through that and get it going. Terry's from Aurora. I know Aurora well. LSU advancing in the College World Series.
Ooh, that's a good question, Matt.
So TPC Myrtle Beach is probably the one that's kind of off from everything else. 3 of the golf courses are literally right next to each other: Wild Wing, Kings North, and the West Course of Myrtle Beach National. Myrtle Wood's probably, what do you think, Jeff, 20 minutes from there?
Yeah, maybe 15, 20 minutes.
And World Tour's right in between the two.
Yeah.
Probably 10 minutes away. So it'll be pretty close. We keep getting a bunch of questions about what division's playing what golf course. We're going to announce that on August 15th is when we're planning on that. So we've got a few different starts going at different golf courses. And so depending on the size of each division will determine what rotation is. So we should have a clear picture of that by August 15th to be able to announce that to you. Plenty of time to get practice rounds and everything booked. Registration night, you want to make plans to be there early if you can. Registration night on Thursday is going to be a special night. It's going to be really fun, a great time. Jeff and I are working up some fun if you're going to be in earlier in the week. I think there's going to be a par 3 challenge under the lights. We may have the first annual APT putt Big Skins game.
What day is this?
That'll probably be Wednesday night.
Oh, I'm gonna miss a whole week of school. Y'all gotta quit that.
But I'm working on getting sponsors for skins because, in putt we don't have to follow USGA rules for skins games. It's your golf. So we may have some fun with that one. Lots of bragging rights. Don't ask for a tee advantage at putt. You're not going to get it. So, in fact, I think putt-putt's the sport where we have to put the seniors farther back because they're better putters than we are. So,
hey Matt, am I reading this right? Chris said he's in for the putt. Do we have a video of his swing at your bachelor party? I didn't know it was possible to take that kind of divot. Is that even legal? I don't know, Chris. I saw your swing. It was pretty rough. I love you, man, but that was rough.
That's why he says he's in for putt.
You know there's a sequel from the rehearsal day. That out of the grace and kindness of my heart, I have not posted to the Facebook members group.
You haven't shared with the owners group either.
You've not seen the video, Phil?
Nope.
Phil.
I haven't either.
I saw the first one, but not the
Everybody
second one.
saw the first one.
Yeah.
Phil, it's indescribable.
Yeah, I know. I was there.
Hold on.
All I know is when I got that text and I opened up that video, I was like, okay. I had to watch it again and again.
I think I watched it for 12 straight days. Like, that just can't happen.
Chris, I'm so sorry.
Oh, no. Oh, no.
Hold on. Second. Here we go.
This is the wedding rehearsal scramble day. Linder, ISO 3 in Harbin, 18th hole, 82 yards. More challenge this time for Mr. ISO. We need Eagle to post 10 under. One shot. The sequel.
He's
Poor
camera
Chris.
shy.
Here's what I have to say about my boy Chris. Okay, this is my dude. Love the guy. Best man at my wedding. I am picking on him, but his setup. T-Dub, you've got to comment on this. You're playing in the U.S. Senior Open. His setup is really good. Like, there's a lot of good things going on in the setup of the swing. Would you not agree?
I think of two words when I see Chris's swing:
Oh boy.
pickle ball.
Wow.
Oh, I haven't seen that one. Oh my gosh, Chris, I love you, man, but go to the pickleball courts. At the putting green, go to pickleball courts.
Oh gosh.
Oh God.
I wonder how Chris is going to screw up Tony's name every time he comes to the first tee now.
Hey, and I will have both of those videos ready to play. This is why I'm getting what I'm getting. That's no problem.
Here's the funny part about it. Okay, so I got to tell the real story for everybody watching. So let's go back to the bachelor party scramble day, and it was my bachelor party. We may have been indulging at 8 o'clock in the morning, which is not something we normally do on a golf course.
Allegedly.
Yeah, nobody died. We're good. Nobody got locked on a roof for 3 days. We had a great time. We played some golf. We came back. I got married. It was awesome. My wife still likes me as long as I keep the ring on.
Likes you.
Allegedly.
Allegedly. I'm not entirely sure anymore, but hey, Alexa, turn off. So I guess Travis Tritt wanted to be in the house. Fegley's saying scramble day. So we go out, and our team is me and Fegley and Chris. Who else was on our team, Fegley? But
Look what Greg just
I know,
put.
I'm not saying it. And it is scramble day, right? And we get to the first hole, and like we make a birdie. We get to the second hole, and all three of us hit really crappy shots in. With from like 80 yards. Our closest putt was like 35 feet. And then, yeah, so Fegley and I both suck, and Chris is going last. And Chris comes up, and we're like, we're going to make par from 80 yards in a scramble, right? Which even on a Tony, you'll understand this. Even on a bachelor party day scramble, that's unacceptable.
1,000%. 80 yards, and he's talking par. There's your first problem.
Yeah.
So Chris steps up and I mean hits the pin. I think it's in. And we're like, okay, let's go. And then we turn around and shoot like 59 in a 3-person scramble. So as much as I dog my boy Chris for the 2 videos that are very priceless and will live in infamy forever, he actually hit the ball pretty good that day. We used some of his shots.
Do we have video of that?
No. I think the video caused the problem. But I'll be honest, I was laughing so hard, Tony. Thank goodness Fegley hit a good shot, because I pulled that thing like 50 yards left with a 7-iron after that. I could not stop laughing.
Wow.
Of course, I'm staring at this humongous beaver pellet in the middle of the fairway trying to hit this shot.
He reminded me of Raymond Floyd. Except the ball went further when Raymond hit it.
I love how Terry brings it back. He's like, I hate scrambles. That's exactly the reason I play on APT. We love it. Thank you, Terry. But there was no stroke play going on that weekend. No stroke play. We had some very beginner golfers in our group, so we were having fun. It was a good time.
That's all that matters. Golf allows you to do that.
Talk about an underrated golf course that we may put a major at someday, though. Weston Kierland Golf Club in Phoenix. That place was legit.
Mm-hmm.
Man, is there something I need to know about Felix? What does that mean?
Phoenix.
Felix.
What I do?
What the heck? So Felix does have issues. I knew it.
There's something going on.
Something's going on we don't know about Felix.
I'm just.
Oh, here we go.
Oh, I took out a squirrel. That's so nice. You can't admit that in some states.
With the cart, with the ball, with Chris's beaver pellet. I mean, what happened?
Oh.
Oh,
I love how Terry, he's bringing it back. He's like, Cog Hill's perfect for nationals.
I have played that course. I will say it is a good course.
I will say this unpopular opinion. I want to see Terry chime in here. I don't know if he knows that I'm from Illinois, so I know Chicago well. But unpopular opinion, I like ravines better than Dub's Dread. I want to see what he says. I'm very much waiting for this comment back. But I will say this: Chicago has some of the best golf in the country. Oh gosh, this is going off the rails quick.
yeah.
This is great.
Have we exceeded our time?
Yes, we have.
Yeah.
Do we care at this point? This is
Ravines.
great.
Nice.
Better than watching the NBA draft. This is great.
Well, anyways, we got to sign off till next week. Next week will be the last before the invites come out. So, but yeah, tune in next week. We'll keep talking more about Myrtle Beach. It's going to be a great time.
What day we meeting next week?
Thursday night, live from Big Cedar.
Live from Big Cedar. Okay.
Oh, nice.
I might do it from while we're setting pins. That'll be fun. Gonna put
On the
those things
golf
on
course.
ridges for Phil.
Come on now.
I'm just kidding. That was a joke. So,
Well, Matt, you guys don't forget. I think Peacock and the Golf Channel is what the U.S. Senior Open's on. So hopefully I can make you guys proud. I'll do my best.
we'll be watching. Tony, if you if you're shoot under par at the Senior Open, you got to come in for an interview on Thursday night.
If I'm sober, I will. Absolutely.
Nice. So, anyways, you guys take care. Everybody have fun. Some great questions. We'll talk about some of these next week for sure. So,
And we'll
Have a good
say
one.
goodbye to Tony's feet.
That's right. I mean, I don't know what we're doing to me. It's just so unfair. And we got Felix is replying to his own comments. I mean, this has gone off the rails. We have lost control.
oh goodness, we're going back to Ricky Fowler to end the night. So, have a good one.
Enjoy.
everybody.
Thanks.